Maureen, you did a great job. I was lucky to be here yesterday and helped Maureen set up a little bit for her speech. And I really appreciated your introduction. It was fantastic. I liked the way you made things simple, soul-searching, uncomfortable, and I forgot the third one.
Be a turtle.
What?
Be a turtle.
Yes, slow and steady. So that was really a good way to set up for your speech. I thought you were really well prepared. You didn't rely on your notes at all, and I love the crying picture you had up here. It was great. The only thing I would suggest on that is make that quick, because I get distracted easily, and I was just looking, thinking, what's going to change? What's going to change? Is he going to cry even more? So just change, even if it's just still something for us to just look at besides the pictures. I think you had vocal variety, but I also think your speech wasn't quite set up for you to use vocal variety, but maybe you could use that more with, let's say, pauses and making a change in the way you're speaking. Like if you paused and asked a question, slow it down a little bit more. The props that you had on the floor were great, but you threw that out. But I'm easily distracted, and so I wanted you to pick this up. I don't know about anyone else there, but things are on the floor. They shouldn't be on the floor. So maybe that's just me, but you can think of some place in your speech where you could pick them up, or even have someone like a stagehand come and pick it up for you. Maybe that's distracting, but it's only distracting for just a little bit. So I'm comfortable. I loved your take on that, making us feel doing something uncomfortable. The thing I really liked about your speech, what I took away from it, was make things simple, and just have a few goals, and you reach those goals. Your goal was to meeting one person a week. That was terrific. And the networking tip. I think your transition could have been a little bit smoother when you transitioned to talking about Toastmasters. In a way, I was still thinking about the other tips that you had, and then you were here for Toastmasters, which, of course, if you took the speech with a different audience, you wouldn't include that part of it. And so for me, that seemed like didn't quite flow with your speech. So either figure out a way to make it flow a little bit better, or change it to another topic that could be engaging for the audience. I think one way you can improve on speech is you could even have more personal stories. That way you'd be more engaging. I was listening, I was very engaged with your speech. I think even more personal stories, and I think that would help you have more vocal variety. So those are the main tips, the props, and I did love your PowerPoints. I thought they were very good, but if just maybe having a few more. And I think that's really it. But I thank you so much, and look forward to your next speech.